Hi, I'm David Guest. Today we're going to be talking about full self-driving for business. How to build a business that thinks, decides, and scales without hiring anyone new. Now, when I say full self-driving for business, I don't mean automation. And I don't mean software running tasks faster. I mean a business that can operate, decide, and adapt without the owner constantly at the controls. Because right now, most businesses are faster than ever, but the owner is still driving. AI is everywhere. Tasks are faster, output is higher, and yet the business still depends on the owner. If anything, decisions escalate faster now, not less. Most owners feel like they've added cruise control and lane assist, but they're still gripping the wheel. We need better people. We need clearer roles. We just need one more hire, or we haven't fully rolled out AI yet. None of these are wrong, but they all share the same flaw. They upgrade components without changing who's driving. They add complexity before removing dependency. The problem isn't effort, it's how thinking and decisions flow. Most businesses don't stall because people stop trying. They stall because the driver's still doing all the steering. Thinking stays upstream, decisions escalate. Context lives inside the owner's head, and the system quietly trains everyone to wait for the driver. AI collapsed the cost of cognition. AI didn't remove the driver, it upgraded the engine. Drafting, analysing, summarising, those are no longer scarce. What's scarce now is judgment, ownership, decision authority. The engine got more powerful, but the steering system never changed. Intelligence is abundant now. Ownership is not. In a world where thinking is cheap, dependency becomes the real cost. And that's why AI doesn't free up businesses by default. It amplifies whatever driving model already exists. If the owner is still steering, AI just helps the business depend on them faster. If we look at the vehicle automation spectrum, right, we go from manual to full self-drive. This is the real question every owner is asking. How much of my business can run without my hands on the wheel? Just like cars, businesses operate at different levels of autonomy. At level 1 to 2, we've got tools, we've got dashboards, and we've got AI prompts, but it still requires constant steering. Most businesses are here. They've added the tools, they have the dashboards, and they're even using AI prompts. The engine is faster, but the decisions still escalate. The owner is still the control system. It looks modern, but the driver hasn't changed. Some people are in partial autonomy. Delegation without decision rights. This is where many teams stall. Tasks are delegated, decisions are not. So the car can move, but it can't choose direction. The owner keeps getting pulled back in to correct the steering. Then we move to conditional autonomy. This is like supervised full self-drive. The system runs, the owner supervises. Here the business can operate. Systems work, reporting improves, but it still requires supervision. Take the owner out and the business hesitates. The driver isn't steering every second, but they can't leave the seat. Full self-driving is where the business runs and the owner directs. Full self-driving doesn't mean no humans. It means the business can think and decide without relying on one person. The owner sets the direction, not instructions. They choose the destination, not every turn. See, AI is not replacing people, it's repriced value. In a self-driving business, effort isn't the currency anymore. Leverage is. The most valuable people aren't faster drivers. They design systems that remove the need for the driver. Hiring adds more vehicles to the road, but without autonomy, it also adds more intersections, and if decision flow doesn't change, coordination costs explode. That's why hiring so often disappoints. You add capacity, but no autonomy. This is not a people problem. It's an operating system problem. When the problem changes, the solution category has to change too. You don't fix this with coaching or consulting or better tools. What's missing is the self-drive layer. Leverage OS is an AI-native business operating system. It's the self-driving layer for a business. It's designed for a world where intelligence is abundant and ownership must be engineered. Its job is simple: systematically remove the owner dependency by redesigning how decisions and ownership flow. What this isn't is not coaching. It's not about motivation. It's not about structure. It's not about EOS with AI attached to it. It's about where thinking lives and who owns the decisions and how leverage compounds. AI handles coordination, recall, and synthesis. Humans decide. That is how autonomy scales. The only next sensible step is to map leverage before you scale. You don't install a self-drive system blindly. You diagnose first. You map where the business still needs a driver, where the decisions stall, and where leverage actually exists. The leverage mapping session is a diagnostic. In one session, we'll identify where the business still depends on you and what would remove that dependency fastest. Whether you work with us beyond that or not, you leave knowing exactly how self-driving your business really is. The future belongs to self-driving businesses. AI is not slowing down. The businesses that win won't be bigger. They'll be the ones that don't require the owner to stay behind the wheel.